Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about negative criticism online. So I'm at a point on my YouTube channel at the moment where I'm starting to get a few comments, people actually commenting on videos, and at the moment they've all been very positive, and that's been nice. But I'm aware of the danger that you fall into with online comments, where both what's good and what's bad you get exponentially, and you get it's kind of false economy. You get a false sense of worth because you get lots of nice comments, and that's great, but like in your brain, like each one of them is someone coming up to you in real life and saying that, right? It's a very different thing. And then likewise with negative comments, it's like someone actually coming up to you in real life and saying like something rude to you, which, I mean, the whole thing about particularly negative comments is that it so rarely happens. So anyway, the point I'm getting at here is that you end up with a kind of false economy with the sort of power that comments have on you. And the answer to this question, the problem really is just the approach I'm going to take is just not take anything too seriously. You know, I see myself getting very happy about good comments, and that's important, but I think I have to realise that if I want to respond correctly to bad comments, then that also means I have to not get carried away by positive feedback. Just see it all as just, you know, take what you can from it, basically, and not get carried away with it. And if I can do that with positive feedback, then I hopefully will be able to do it with negative feedback as well. So that's kind of my approach, really. And I think the other thing is to not respond too strongly to, basically, when you are, like, also I'm saying in this video, my whole approach is to not respond too strongly to negative comments, but at the same time, accept when you are. So like, it's not always possible, right? And I remember this with music, is I'd pretend that I wasn't affected by negative feedback, and then I would kind of repress, but in reality I was, right, and I would repress the negative feeling I had of receiving negative feedback. I would repress that in myself, and then it would come back in all sorts of ways. So I think on the flip side to this, I think don't be afraid if negative feedback does have a bad effect on you, and also, like, be prepared. Like, know what is too much, you know. There's only a certain amount of tolerance that you can take to negative feedback anyway. And so, you know, just be honest with yourself about how much you can take, you know. I mean, if that means you don't read your comments, I mean, maybe that's not a good idea, but don't try and steel yourself too much. Is my approach anyway. And like events in life, just take it as, you know, good things for what they are and bad things for what they are, and don't be too put off by any of them, because you, like, in your heart of hearts, you are your own biggest critic. So in a sense, nothing can hurt you really if you're truly humble and honest with yourself. So anyway, that's my approach to dealing with, I suppose we've talked about negative feedback, but also positive feedback as well. because I think that's kind of a part of dealing with negative feedback, is having the right response to positive feedback. So hope you guys find this interesting, and see you guys soon.